My proposal is about solar panel parking lots, and my name is Nicole Stanton. In Ontario, the government declared they want to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. And in Kingston, on March 9th, 2019, the city declared a climate emergency in its community, and it requires urgent response. This proposal will identify a great opportunity for the City of Kingston to take responsibility and uniquely address the climate emergency to create a clean environment and a greener city. The United Nations recently claimed climate change as the defining crisis of our time, and that it is happening even more quickly than we feared. An alternative to non-renewable resources is a must to combat climate change. The development of clean energy sources has risen immensely. In just 2019, the renewable energy consumption grew to 12.2%. Renewable energy sources include solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, tidal energy, as well as geothermal energy and biomass energy. Our focus is solar panels. Solar panels produce 5 times to 10 times less carbon emissions per unit of energy relative to coal or natural gas. My proposal is inspired by the fact that the average cut ground consists of anywhere from 35% to 50% pavement, 40% of which is used as parking space. The City of Kingston, including Queen's University, must recognize this potential and be a leader in energy innovation. Parking lots are ubiquitous areas, and they have the ability to serve multiple purposes. So, the proposal, the who, the what, and the where. The who is directed to Queen's University. The what is implement 2 solar panel canopies, and the where at St. Mary's of the Lake Hospital parking lots that Queen's University owns. So why St. Mary's of the Lake Hospital? Well, the collaboration of institutions and community, as it is owned by Queen's and part of the community. Queen's University purchased the site on November 30th of 2017. As well, Kingston government and Queen's have actively expressed their hope to build a sustainable city and develop a green economy, according to the Energy, Air, and Climate Change chapter of the Sustainable Kingston Plan to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and energy consumption. According to Queen's Campus Master Plan, one of the guiding principles is to foster a more sustainable campus. Under this principle, the plan aims to reduce the university's environmental impact through good planning, stewardship, and development practices. For example, improve active transportation infrastructure, invest in sustainable buildings, and landscapes of enduring quality. Some of the benefits to St. Mary's of the Lake Hospital include 1. Better usage of current space. 2. Reduce energy consumption and electrical costs. 3. Shades cooler and more comfortable cars. 4. Usage of green energy to reduce environmental impact. And 5. A Queen's initiative. For example, A, action taken towards Queen's goal is to achieve net zero carbon by 2040, and this exemplifies investing in renewable resources. B, it supports Ontario's announcement to transform the province into a non-carbon society by 2050. C, it can be reported by the media, especially publications that specialize in green energy relations, for example, by Stanford University or MIT. Such positive reports may attract investors and partners. And D, as well, the completion of the project will provide a teaching template for professors and the opportunity to have hands-on experience locally to exploring this project. For students, solar panel parking lots has educational significance for both students and residents to popularize new energy and sustainable development. There is an organization called Queen's Solar Design Team located at Queen's University's West Campus. It aims to provide hands-on experience and education to students interested in sustainable technology development. Design of solar parking lot fits perfectly with the team's philosophy, so a collaboration with this organization in the future can be expected as the team encourages more people with renewable energy interests to join them. So why has this not been done already? Well, a meeting with David Jarish, Queen's University energy specialist, provided primary insight as to why the university has not implemented such infrastructure on campus. It is not because of snow cover concerns, as the angle of incidence of the canopies will combat this problem, but it is mostly due to the financial feasibility of it. Mr. Garish helped us understand a cost-benefit analysis for this project. There's a low cost of electricity for commercial buildings in Kingston, where electricity only costs 2 cents per kilowatt hour. Meanwhile, for residential and small buildings, electricity costs over 20 cents. Therefore, the ROI for the university is not as great as it would be at a different smaller site. The hospital, for example, owned by Queen's University, is being billed on a small business rate of 20 cents per kilowatt hour. Financially, it makes perfect sense for the site to switch to renewable energy. As well, the hospital is open 24 hours per day, every day of the year, so the electricity usage is greater here than other sites. A payback period analysis was calculated based on the annual mean electricity consumed and the cost of solar panel canopy installation. The ROI would be almost immediate. The payback period would be 1.37 years, and therefore the return on investment calculates to 73%. Therefore, the hospital would begin to see their energy bill reduced to practically zero within 2 years. As for savings, if it generates more renewable energy than it consumes, the hospital can be reimbursed through the municipal's microgeneration program. Therefore, the hospital has opportunities to make additional saving costs. For our timeline, there are 3 stages. 1, the preparation stage, 2, the construction stage, and 3, the monitoring and maintenance stage. The preparation stage takes about 2 weeks, the construction and implementation stage will take about 6 to 9 months, and the monitoring and maintenance stage must be continued. The installation of a solar panel canopy is a progressive opportunity. As mentioned, in Ontario, the government declared they want to reduce greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. And in Kingston on March 5, 2019, the city declared a climate emergency in its community and it requires urgent response. Now is the opportunity for Queen's University to respond proactively to these statements and to be a leader in sustainable innovation, to educate and inspire students, and to provide a renewable source of energy to the community's hospital. Thank you.